Yes, sir. We live, man. Let's see if we can get anybody tapping in, man, on a Saturday night. On a Saturday night, we're gonna wait a little second. Let's see if we can get some viewers. Saturday, we here. We here. Okay, we got a like on the live. I appreciate the like. We here. Saturday. If you tapping in, man, tapped in. Oh yes, sir. Big pose. What's good, buddy? That's all we need. That's all we need. We got Big Posey TV in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here, man. Saturday night. Tapped in. Dallas. Reporting live. But here, man, we're gonna get straight to the video, man. We're gonna leave it up. I'm just looking at the playing field, y'all. I'm looking at the playing field. I'm looking at the playing field. I was just on the gram a little bit. I was just reflecting, thinking about the state of society right now, where we're at, in the grand scheme of things, and I'm just like, bro, we losing. We losing. Like, I feel like at a time in society, we used to have the power. If you go back 100 years ago, we used to have the power. But right now, it's just, they got the power. And you know when I say they, I'm talking about the women. And it's very true. And when I say power, I'm not coming from a bitter place. I'm not saying, hey, they got the power, we should be trying to take the power from it. Like, I think we should be winning together, but like, it's an order of things. Like, you got God, you got men, you got women, you got children. That's how it was designed to be. But, you know, when we is blast on this totem pole, like now you got women, you got Instagram, you got money, and then you got men. Like, you know, we can't even win. Like, you got so much going on in the world right now to where women feel like they don't even need us type shit. They feel like, oh, well, I can just go get the bag on my own, or I can just go get some toys on my own, or I could just go, you know, get the emotional support I need for my girl. So now they just basically eliminating us from society. We damn near going through life where it's like a lot of us is unnoticed. A lot of us is not being seen, you know. I've done a lot of work on myself, so I'm probably not getting the worst end of the stick out there, but you feel me? It's still, I'm still affected by it. Agreed. Grandparents used to have things in order. Nowadays, we depend on the women, leaving them with more stress, not helping with parenting, etc., etc. Talk your shit, Pose. Talk your shit. That's so facts. Grandparents used to have things in order. It was a proper frame. You know, my grandma, my grandpa, they both still alive. Thank God. They my grandpa like 90, my grandma like early 80s, right? And they've been married like 40 some years, 40, 50 years. And it's that structure, you know? But that's the structure though. So that's why I'm gonna hit on with the men, because it's up to us to take accountability to start winning. So when I look at the structure, he worshiped God first. He man of the church. He pastor, you know, he preaching the word. So like he in his frame as a godly, like masculine man, so therefore he could lead properly. Because women gonna come with a lot of bull and a lot of emotions and a lot of stuff going on. But if we can't handle that properly, like Posey said, like we dependent on them. So if we not able to handle that load, if we not strong men, at the end of the day, we gonna get ran over, we gonna get used for our money, we gonna get, you know, all these things where they talk about, you know, people are simping nowadays. So it's like, the first step to winning, the first step to stop losing is taking our power back and getting our strength back and really like being in our frame to where we not so lustful. Like Pose, let me know if you agree with me. I think it all come down to lust. I think it all come down to chasing pussy, bro. Like, social has damaged the society. We feel like we're in competition fast. If we don't have it, then we need to risk our freedom to obtain those items. We have to remember that everyone will accomplish. Facts. Things at different times. But Posey, let me know if I'm wrong. It's definitely social, but to me, it's a lack of self-control. Like, really, it's all for pussy. Like, we could still win even if we don't play the whole like game. In my opinion, like, yes, we have to have yes, there's competition in some ways, but you know, I'm not necessarily competing with bro that's a millionaire with the Lambo and with things like that. It promotes that type of mindset, but for me, it's like we really fighting that lust demon. We really fighting trying to get some pussy. We really trying to get the sloppy. It's really trying to get the go 3000. Double his twist hand twist combo. If I'm keeping it a beam with you, like that's really the enemy in all this. It's like niggas want that so bad that they'll do anything. And if they're not getting it from the right person, they'll do anything. And I'm saying like we all love that. Like, yes, that's great, right? Like I'm not trying to say you shouldn't experience that as a man in life. I think that was God's intention for us to enjoy that experience. But that's the key word in the sentence right there is God. Like if we not putting God above that, if we not putting God above the WAP, if we not putting God above the WAP, it gets scary. That's when life gets scary. That's when we lose all the strength. Because who gives us strength? God at the end of the day. Risk it all to get the pussy. We ain't doing nothing but looking pretty. Facts. And then it ain't even high quality. This is another thing. This is another thing. I'm glad Pose touched on it. You feel me? Like it be a point to where it's not even high quality at that point. It's just for them looking nice, and then that's the bar for niggas. And then now, next thing you know, you having a baby. Next thing you know, you dealing with baby mama drama. Next thing you know, you got attitude problems. Next thing you know, you dealing with 1,000 emotions you don't want to deal with. But like, you know, our vetting process got to be different, because then that's what happens when we step into our power. That's what happens when we step with God, because then we start moving with purpose. We start moving with mission. We start moving from our higher self rather than our lower self. So now we analyzing the situation like, hold on. I got my crib by myself. I got my car by myself. I got bills I gotta pay. I got phone. You know, when you a grown ass man, you got responsibilities. Especially when you're a grown ass man on this purpose, you really like trying to take over the world. So you got like a vision. You like really trying to like make moves. So like the question gotta be, what are you adding to my life? Like, you know, you gotta be bringing some type of value to the table, because I got bills I gotta pay. I got stuff I gotta do. I got in nowadays, with low standards, just because you acting out of lust, then you gonna be spending your time, your energy, your money for the WAP, and you're not even getting nothing but the WAP. And the WAP is what, 10 seconds of like cool. You feel me? Like to me, the build up is even better than that. Like, you know, the whole process, seducing, the massage, you know, the career, the whole action, right? But you know, at the end of the day, it's really for that like that 10 seconds that people really be, you know, on it about. So it's like, you know, our standards gotta raise. Like that's what happens when we take our power back. Rich, they had nothing to offer but pleasure while we're doing the most to get the WAP. Facts. We on the same page, bro. We on the same page. So it's like, what we gotta do first, we gotta step into that power, step into the strength that God give us by having some self-control, by having a purpose, by having a mission. So then we come into the game so strong. We coming from such a strong foundation that, you know, if they not adding to it, they can't even, like, the train moving so fast. Like if they not adding to it, like you just gonna get knocked off, because you're not even on the radar. Like when you come in from a standpoint of, I'm trying to be a millionaire, I'm trying to accomplish my dreams, I'm trying to live in a penthouse, I'm trying to have a Lambo, like I'm trying to really go crazy in life. When you come from that standpoint, you so tunnel vision that you only even seeing shit in your reality that's adding value. Like if it's not adding value, it's out of your reality. Like, you know, stuff be trying to come to my reality that I don't even be like, oh, you texted me? I didn't even see the text. It wasn't even there. I wasn't even conscious of it. Like I'm so focused on my dreams. But like, I'm noticing this generation, like a lot of dudes not really focused on their dreams. They just focused on the WAP. And I was a victim. Hey, we not holier than now. We not holier than now. I definitely have been there to where the main focus was the WAP, for sure. And what I realized in chasing the WAP is you will get the WAP. It's not that hard. You will find the WAP if you're looking for the WAP. But what I realized is that the WAP never satisfies. The lust never satisfies. You gonna chase it. You just gonna keep chasing it. You just gonna smack, and then you're gonna be looking for the next thing to smack. And then when you don't got nothing to smack, you're gonna pull up a website. And then, you feel me, when you're tired of the website, you're gonna be looking for the next thing to smack. And it's just like the cycle continues. And like I said, the chase be kind of fun. You get the rush, you get the dopamine, whatever. But at the end of the day, you left with no resources. You left with no assets. You left with no kingdom. You left with no purpose. You left with no mission. You left with no strength. You left with no leverage. You left down bad. Like, what you really left with, though? Like, you feel me? They left with whatever. You probably tricking your resources off on them. Whatever. You know, they left with the clout. They left with the attention. They left with whatever. You feel me? But, like, what are we left with? Like, let's build... We need women that can be business partners. Facts. Let's build our stock and crypto portfolios. We need these women to help us grow. Find a woman who wants to invest in their future and stop looking for the next ticket. We are victims for real. Facts. 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 And like, in my humble opinion, I believe they out there. I do believe they out there. We need to better ourselves and leave them women alone. That's what I was gonna say. I think they out there. Because you'll hear two different messages. You'll hear one where they like, well, it's not out there, so like just like fully lock in, you feel me? Get out of America. I heard the passport bro message. It's for some people, right? I think they out there. I think they out there. I think they have certain standards for men. So I think for us, we just up our game. Like, I just think we just become so cold to where it's like, we got power again. Like, we just literally need power again. We just literally need leverage again. Like, I'm just seeing no power. I'm seeing us losing. Like, I'm seeing us but what's the power? Okay, so what's the key? What's the power? What's the power? It's the web. If you stop giving them attention and dick and like so infatuated with their beauty and like as soon as you know a pretty girl, you ready to drain your bank account, you ready to drain your your whole energy, you ready to just crash out. Instead of crashing out, analyze, qualify them. Are you a perspective, like, what's your future goals? What's your short-term goals? What's your long-term goals? And then just like really hold out. Like, it's gonna be some girls that's throwing the web at you. You're gonna have to turn it down. Like, I done turned down plenty web. But in my opinion, that's only raised my stock personally, interpersonally, and also in the dating market. Once you start turning it down, maybe that word gets around. I'm not sure. And I think that could help elevate your stock. But I think the biggest thing is just taking the power back. And then that's the real thing that they really attracted to anyway, is strength and masculinity. Like the media want to tell you it's the money. The media want to tell you it's the car. The media want to tell you it's the crib. The media want to tell you it's the chain. The media want to tell you all this shit. But like, what's the fundamental law of the universe? Energy. Energy is everything. Everything's made of energy. I'm made of energy. This table made of energy. This lights is made of energy. The computer made of energy. Everything comes down to molecules at the end of the day. Moving energy molecules. So energy is the fundamental law of the universe. Our sexual energy got the power to create a whole new human being with a brain, a heart, a stomach, the power to think, the power to manifest. And that's just one seed. Every time we release, I'm reading this book right now. Live in effect. Tap in. Taiwa's Secret Love, Cultivating Male Sexual Energy. Every time we release, it's a great book about the Taoist religion and how the power of holding your seed. Sperm is the storehouse of male sexual energy. A single ejaculation has 200 to 500 million sperm cells, each a potential human being. 200 to 500 million potential human beings. Like, one has the power to repopulate the whole America. So how much energy is that really, if that's the question? Like you got energy right now. I got energy right now. You look around, shit got energy. People got energy. And you think like 200 to 500 million, like how, if I were to quantify that, like how much energy is that really? Like, that's a lot of fucking energy. That's a lot of energy. So if everything's energy and you know that, things are attracted to energy, it's like we got to raise that vibration, raise that energy at all costs. And that's what strength is. It's raising your energy. It's raising your vibration. It's becoming a better version of yourself internally, character-wise. Becoming a wiser version of yourself, becoming a stronger version of yourself, becoming a more disciplined, tougher version of yourself. That's why we do the body. It's not for necessarily the aesthetic, but it's what the aesthetic shows. Let's go. Let's go. Freak B, 1998. Turn up. Let's get it. We here talking about men losing. We talking about strength. That's how we can win. How do we win? We win by strength. And what's strong? High energy, high vibration. What's the easy way to increase your energy, increase your vibration? Holding your sexual energy. It has a lot of power. Think and Grow Rich talks about it. I could go get the book. Whole chapter, sexual transmutation. It's got a lot of power. But when we constantly giving it away to the screens, when we constantly giving it away to the thotty bodies, when we constantly giving it away, like, we lose. Let's go. How do we gain strength? That's a great question. We gain strength by praying to the Most High for strength, and He gonna show you the way. It's a simple game. Like, the rules are simple, you know. It's not too complicated. It's just we gotta do it. Like, when the last time you really sat there and prayed for 5-10 minutes? I'm gonna keep it a beam with myself. I probably ain't did it in a few weeks. You know, I get my prayers throughout the day, you know, here and there, but like a 5-10 minute deep, like, focus, like, Most High, I need this. Like, I probably got a 3-minute session in, you know, the other day. I'm gonna keep it a beam, but like, we just really gotta pray. We just like really gotta pray, and then He gonna show you the way. That's a bar. Like, once we pray and you start getting shown the way, you just gotta take action on that. Haven't prayed in a minute. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? But how many times you heard that though? You heard pray for strength. We just gotta pray for strength. IBC pose. We doing all this for the quick pussy. Shit's crazy. We need power on God. On God. On God. And that's what they attracted to anyway. And that's the, oh man, y'all made me want to stand up in here, man. Y'all made me want to stand up. We got another viewer. And that's the whole thing. It's like the power, the strength, that's what they attracted to anyway. So when we just basically reverse engineer the game, reverse psychology the game, flip the game on its head, 180 the game, then instead of like trying to go and chase the WAP, we just become powerful, and then the WAP chases us. And then it's a win-win. You're strong, you have power, you have leverage, you actually get the relationship that you want with women, and the WAP is chasing you. It's not a chasing them game no more. Like, bro, I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been chasing the WAP, and I've been where the WAP is chasing me. And at the end of the day, the WAP chasing me is such a better feeling. And the only difference was me going within, was me taking my power back, was me focused on my own grind, was me focused on my own business, focused on my own purpose, my own business plans, my own YouTube videos, my own shit, my own gym workouts, my own skincare routine, my own hygiene, my own relationship with God, my own meditation, my own semen retention, my own purity, my own righteousness, battling my own lust, battling my own demons, my own shadow work, my own journaling. I'm telling you, when I was focused on all that, next thing you know, hey, big head, I ain't talked to you in a minute, FaceTime's out the blue, IG messages out the blue, random slides, like, so, man, we at 18 minutes. I might go another 10. Y'all keep dropping in the live. Y'all still here. Appreciate y'all tapping in, but bro, we just got to take the power back. We take the power back by getting strong. Think of the simple answers. How do you get strong? You know, hit the gym, mental gym, physical gym, spiritual gym, whatever those things are for you. You know, hit the physical gym, increase your resistance, weights. Hit the mental gym, read them books, meditate. Hit the spiritual gym, meditate, fast, pray. You know, simple shit. We just got to do it. 90% of winning is showing up. We just got to show up every day with those daily disciplines, those daily habits. Then that's going to get our power back. That's going to make us a stronger man. That's going to improve our relationship with God. And I think the scripture go a little bit like, all these things will be given on to you. I think the scripture going about all these things will be given on to you. Seek first the kingdom and its righteousness, and all these things will be given on to you. That's what I think. That's how it goes. You feel me? So if we just do that, like, and just test it out, like, maybe God is right. Like, have y'all known God to lie? I done known a lot of men to lie. I done known a lot of men to lie. I done lied. I done lied. You feel me? Hey, I agree. I need to work out. Tap in. Who is Help Foundation? For sure, my brother. You know, working on supporting Posey. Facts, man. Freak, preach. So what's your goals? What's my goals? That's a great question. Man. We got the vision board. Should I go through the vision board? No, we're not gonna do that. It's a little too personal. So we just gonna go high level. High level is my goal is to become the best version of myself. Best version of myself. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to maximize my health, maximize my wealth, maximize my love, maximize my happiness and my fulfillment. You feel me? Like I wanna become the best version of myself, meaning I want my day to day, every second, every minute to experience the best emotions I can. That's life anyway. It's how you spend your time. So I just want to spend my time well. I just want to spend my time doing things I love. I just want to spend my time making a lot of money so I could, buy the freedom and experiences I want. That's high level. And then we reverse engineer that to the moment. What businesses we gonna do, different things like that. What I can say is I'm working on a community, a course community for the community that we building here on YouTube, GTP, Guaranteed to Prosper Community. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for that. And we're just gonna be talking about all things transformation in those areas: mindset, psychology, sales psychology, influence, health, fitness, personal development, all these areas to where you can level up personally and professionally. So I see we got some questions here. Your workout journey is nuts. I need to lose my stomach. Okay, bro, appreciate you. I'm glad to know that you appreciating the fitness content. I just saw, man, great content. Say less. I'm gonna tap in with more fitness content. It's hard to lose your stomach. What's some tips? I agree with him. Man, we all want to be in shape. Shit, it's hard. I need my stomach going as well. Okay, fitness content. That's what I need. It's happening with my supporters. I appreciate y'all. We frontline. GTP. Say that again. Dope. GTP. Guaranteed to prosper. It's a mindset. Shout out Zelly. Shout out Zelly. Zelly came up with it. But anyway, GTP, guaranteed to prosper. It means that you are guaranteed to prosper once you realize that. And it's all a mindset of self-belief. Like, I'm guaranteed to prosper. Like, I can't lose. Like, that's the mindset, right? So, that's the community. So, how do we get in shape? How do we get in shape, fellas? How do we get in shape? I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all. We know how to get in shape. 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 We got to eat less and move more. Now the question, why don't we already eat less and move more? That's a great question. Well, it's easy to not eat less and move more because, you feel me? That's how they want you to not eat less and move more. So we got to just consciously know that. Consciously know there's an enemy that don't want you to eat less and move more, and you have to be the catalyst to eat less and move more. So that's the simple version. So how can we, it's hard to target that damn belly, right? I feel you. So a couple of big keys, we're gonna get real tactical. I think fasting is the best health protocol on the planet. Let me rethink that. Breathing and drinking water is hella important too, but I think fasting is probably the best thing you could do. So like intermittent fasting and just prolonged fasting is gonna be your best friend. The longer you could go, the longer you could fight the demons. Cause it's all a mindset thing. You're gonna feel like you dying. When you in that fast, you're gonna feel like you dying, but you're not dying. It's just your brain telling you that you're dying. It's just your stomach acid bubbling up at the times that you used to eating, and it's gonna be hard. But if you start small, all things can be conquered. I'm gonna repeat that again. If you start small, all big things can be conquered. All it takes is small steps. You just gotta build the brick every day. 12 to 8 p.m. fasting, yes. Intermittent fasting, just like that. So basically you wanna have a 8-hour window where you eat and a 16-hour window where you don't eat. So let's say you wake up at 8 a.m. You stop eating at 8 p.m. Boom, that's 12 hours right there. And then you just don't eat the first 4 hours that you wake up. So that would be what, 12 p.m. So you eat from 12 to 8, you stop eating at 8, boom, wake up at 8, boom, eat again at 12. And then that's gonna help, that's gonna knock it off. And if you just really wanna like fast track it, just see how many days you could go fast. Like start with 24-hour fast. Drinking water only, I've done one of those. Then a 48, done one of those. Then a 72-hour, drinking water only, done one of those. Then I've done a 7-day fast, drinking only water, done one of those. So like, I'm not saying you gotta do 7 days. I'm just saying like 24-hour fast here and there, them is gonna speed up your process so much faster. I'm really a big fan of fasting. How much do we eat though? Do you really lose weight from it? How did you become so fit? Okay, so it's 12 hours, not 8 hours. I was doing it wrong. I was going 12, 8. Yeah, I would say 16 hours you want at least, because that's when at 12 hours your body hit ketosis. And ketosis is the process of where you're using the stored fat for energy. So basically, you have like fast acting carbs. So like you essentially like let's just say I eat something real quick, my body gonna immediately start using that food for energy. It's gonna start using that food to do my everyday shit. But after a certain period, your body start using your stored fat. So that's what the belly is. It's just stored fat. It's just stored stuff above, like right below the skin layer. And it's just building up there. So what you need to do is put your body in ketosis as much as possible. That's where your body's not using carbs for energy. It's using stored fat. So y'all should become familiar with protein, fats, and carbs. Those are the three big areas. Y'all should become familiar with those. And then recognize that carbs is what your body uses for energy, and you want to stop eating carbs in order to put your body in ketosis, so that way it starts to burn off the stored fat that's on your belly, right? Hope that makes sense. How many times do you fast? Do you fast? How much can we eat during 12 hours? Yeah, so how did I become fit? So my problem was never really like losing weight. It was always gaining weight. So I always had a problem gaining weight. But I do go through periods where I bulk. Like I was just 220. Like I was just 220 coming back from Thailand. I'm 210 now, 209 around there. And I'm a lot more shredded. You feel me? Like right now, like you feel me? We here. We was in there. But I hit gym a lot. I definitely hit the gym a lot. I hit the gym a lot. I'm hitting the gym 6 days a week. Maybe twice a day, 4 times out the week. So I'm hitting the gym a lot. Now, do I think that's always productive? No. I just really like the gym. Like I really enjoy being there. It's just like my getaway spot type shit. And I be having a lot of energy, so I be needing to get rid of it. But I think the premise is move more. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's really simple, but we just gotta put a routine together. So I really want to help y'all to make these changes. So I think fasting, number one, and then moving more. So like just hitting the walks. Like walks is crucial. Like if y'all just hit y'all 10,000, 15,000 steps a day, just like outside, not only you gonna get sunlight, vitamin D is crucial for the body and just its overall like healthy functioning. You're gonna get the steps. The steps is gonna really help not only to, again, like get your cardio up and just improve your overall health, but through movement, you're gonna burn more calories. Cause like all losing weight and gaining weight is calories in, calories out. So if I consume more calories than I'm burning, then I'm gonna gain weight. If I consume less calories than I'm burning, then I'm gonna lose weight. So y'all just gotta consciously be focused on like how many calories am I taking in and like how many am I burning. And if y'all could burn more calories than y'all taking in, y'all will lose weight. Like that's the science of it. Like there's no way you cannot. So that's why fasting is an easy way to do that, because by giving yourself that window, now you don't gotta focus so much on eating the right foods. Like yes, we should all wanna get to the point where we eating organic, high vibrational, high quality foods, but I know it's a process to get there. It's still a process to get there for me. So I think something that's better like in the beginning, while you still getting rid of those cravings and stuff like that, is just stopping eating, because you'll still get the same results by losing weight, but you'll still be able to eat the majority of what you want, because it's gonna be harder to eat what you're used to eating in that same window, right? That 8-hour window is gonna be a lot harder than eating what you usually give yourself, you know, every second of every day. Whenever I feel hungry, I'm gonna just go grab some shit, right? So if you narrow it to that window, that's gonna already make you eat less. And then if you combine that with just getting a routine of taking a daily walk or hitting the gym one more day, and like when you at the gym walking around more, or just like more movement throughout your day, if you could just constantly think move more, it don't have to be hitting all the weights and all that stuff like that. Like you should, like real advice, like you should find something that that fits with your body type and like what you like. So like me, I really fuck with basketball and I really fuck with weights. So I'm doubling down on weights and basketball. And I also like martial arts too. So like that's getting me to move more. But like for you, you might like soccer. Like go back playing soccer. Like what did you play growing up? Like did you baseball? Like whatever's fun for you. Like I see Braden on here. Shout out Braden. Braden like cross country. Braden should go running more. You feel me? Like if I was Braden, like type shit. Like I don't know, Braden probably running right now. But you know, do something that you enjoy. Like some people like to running more. I'm not really a big fan of running. I'm gonna go hoop. You know, that could be my cardio, right? So like find something that works for you, but the concept is just move more, eat less. Okay, that's dope, bro. I'm 6'5", 350. I don't look like it based out of Utah. Oh yeah, you solid. You solid for sure. I don't look 350. I need to lose the weight. It's hard, man. I feel you. Where should I start with? 6'5", 350 at the age of 29. Okay. Appreciate the contest. Need to eat less than an 8-hour window. Down 29. Doing the 12 to 8. Sometimes do 12. Hell yeah. My nigga Pose down 12. Let's go. 29 is major. 29 is major. Baseball, cardio, eat healthy. My goal is 245. 29 pounds is major. Shout out Posey. That's major. Take notes. Hope Foundation. Like this is the brotherhood, and this is why we need the chat. This is why we need the community. Because Posey just said he down 29 pounds from doing 12 to 8, sometimes 12 to 9, and daily walks. You feel me? Like Hope Foundation, like take notes from what Posey's saying right here. You know, Posey solid too. We all big dudes. Like I'm 6'4", Posey like 6'4". Like, you know, no, big salute. So, you know, I would cardio and eat healthy. My goal is 245. Yeah, bro, but it sounds like for you, Hope Foundation, it's going to be more of a mindset thing. Because I'm looking at the way that you asking these questions, and I think questions are good, and that's like, I don't want to like condemn you for asking questions at all, but it's not hard. It's simple, and if anything's simple, life is simple. It's going to be a gym. Life is simple, right? And if anything's simple, then it's easy. But the only time things become hard is when we think it's hard. You feel me? So like it's all a perception thing. That's the big, I think, lesson. One of the big lessons in life that God tries to teach us is like it's how we view it. You feel me? Because everything's simple. Everything's got a simple answer. Getting results is simple in the world. Like make money, work extremely hard, find something that makes money, and work hard at it, and like show up and do it every day. And like find someone who's already done it and like follow the pattern. You know, losing weight, eat less, move more. Finding love and relationships. Approach every girl that you find attractive, date until you find one that you're compatible with, and commit to making it work long term. Like you feel me? Like the answers are easy. So it's all easy. And I can understand that when you go through the daily walk, right, things start to become painful or uncomfortable or seemingly confusing or frustrating or any of these things, right? And yes, that may be true, right? That may be true that those emotions do happen, but that doesn't mean that it's now hard. Like, it's still as simple as it was. The only thing is you fighting an enemy. You fighting a conscious battle over your brain with the advertisers, with big tech, with the media, with the devil, really the devil, right? Like you fighting that, and like he really trying to take control of your mind to like not do the simple shit that you know that get results. So like when you know that, like you really gotta leverage God, one, but then you also have to leverage routines and systems and the right information and knowing how your brain works, knowing your psychology. So like the first thing I would question for you, Hope Foundation, is I think my struggle is not knowing what areas to target when I work out. Right. This is exactly where I was going. I feel like I'm in the gym for no reason, not attacking my body the correct way. This is exactly where I was going. You need structure. Because right now, you got too many questions. Like, you got too many, like, you in your head about too many things. So, like, the number one recommendation I would give you is routine. What's your routine? Check your daily routine. So, like, you should have every minute, the best you can. You know, we're not all perfect, but, like, you have to double down on that. Like, a lot of times life can get confusing because we just not doubling down on the basics, but basic foundation 101 has got to be the routine. Like, you have to have it mapped out, trapped out. And I could work on here. I could work on here to give y'all more fitness content. But Hope Foundation, if you notice an area in your life that you gotta work on, bro, like at a certain point, you gotta have the initiative to just go make it happen. Like it's so many resources online to find a routine, and I'm just giving you this reminder right here. Right, my dog, I appreciate you. I appreciate the positive attitude. Like, you know, I'm just giving you a reminder right here that it is a routine. So now you can just go take action on that right after this video. You can take action on that right now. Like you could go, boom, all right, boom. What time am I waking up tomorrow? Am I going to the gym tomorrow? Yes or no? Well, first, how many times do I want to go to the gym for the week? Or like really like big picture map it out, right? So like, all right, so you 260, you want to get to 245. Bet I want to lose 15 pounds. I want to lose 15 pounds. Let's just say I want to do it in 3 months. Give yourself a deadline. 15 pounds, 3 months. Okay, cool. That means I have to lose 5 pounds every single month for the next 3 months, and then I'll lose 15 months. Okay, boom. If I got to lose 5 pounds a month, that means I got to lose 1.25 pounds a week. In order to lose 1.25 pounds a week, 1 pound of body fat is going to weigh approximately, I don't know. You would probably look that up if you were serious. And then you would probably come up with an answer like, okay, in order to lose 1.25 pounds, I need to be in a 500 caloric deficit. And therefore, I need to move this much. And I probably eat this many calories. Like you could just estimate it. Like you don't got to be like super perfect and weigh out all your food. Like you could if you want to, but you just guesstimate it, right? You just guesstimate it. Or just like, if that's too complicated, just think about like, what am I doing right now? This is how you can always tell like how to measure yourself, right? You can just ask yourself, the current results that I have, what have I been doing to get those results? Like we're habit creatures, we're routine creatures, we're creatures of patterns, right? So like you have the pattern right now of whatever you're doing to get you your current results. So like now you just have to like think of a new plan to where it's like, okay, I want to lose these 15 pounds. This is what I've been doing to get my current results. I wake up, I eat this food, I go about my day, I grab the coffee at lunchtime, then I go grab the pizza, the burger, whatever, because I'm out. So you just gotta like really like map it out. So like this is what I've been doing to get my current results, the results I want. Biggest advice I got for setting goals, setting your routine is like start small. You know, you're gonna think you gotta go super crazy, the perfect routine. I'm gonna wake up at this time, shit you ain't never did before. Like you just wanna slightly adjust to more optimal, right? And then you go, hey, boom, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna work out 4 times this week. I'm gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. On Monday, I'm gonna hit chest and back. On Tuesday, I'm gonna hit arms. On Thursday, I'm gonna hit legs. And on Friday, I'm gonna hit, you know, cardio and abs or whatever however you map it out, right? Like look up some routines, look up some weekly routines. There's a lot of free stuff online, YouTube videos. There's a lot. That's how I learn. But I asked the question first, and I'm glad you asked the question. So once you get the routine, once you get the schedule, once you got it all mapped out and trapped out, once you got it on your Google Calendar, you know, once you got the alarm set, boom, now you just gotta make the decision to go. You just follow through with it. But it's going to be a lot easier to follow through at that moment of time when you got it all clear. You know exactly what you're going to do. You know exactly what time you're going to go. You know exactly what foods you're going to eat. You got the exact video of how to do the workout when you're there, so you could just watch that. You got all the things that you need to make that decision to go a lot easier. And you're not overstretching yourself. You're just saying, man, I'm going to go in here and knock out this quick little 30-minute workout. So you starting small too. So now the barrier of pain of your comfort zone to where you really want to be is so much smaller. So now it's an easy step. Now you just take that easy step, and over time, consistently taking easy steps, that's gonna be your biggest thing. It's like once you start going, keep a momentum. Momentum gotta be your best friend. I'm gonna repeat it again. Momentum gotta be your best friend. Is once you get started, don't stop. And then you just gradually add a little bit more resistance. That's gonna be your key in the gym too. You know, as you going in, you increasing the weight gradually, you gradually doing more and more. You constantly just always stretching your comfort zone a little bit more and more, to then you look up a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, you like, oh shit, my body of work starting to look nice. My body of work starting to look nice. You feel me? I got started working out. Y'all like the video. I'm gonna read comments in a minute. But I got started working out. Shit, what? My sophomore year of college, my freshman year of college. So I was probably 19 years old. I'm 24 now. I'm 5 years in, 6 years in. And now I'm starting to like really appreciate the body of work, but it started with 4 days a week. It started with 30 minutes. It started with, being uncomfortable. It started with out my comfort zone. It started with, whoa. But then it turned into one of my favorite things to do. You feel me? Like, that's such a beautiful thing. So, man, it's really one of my favorite things to do, but it started off so uncomfortable. It started off so outside my comfort zone. Like, I'm putting myself there now. It's like, bro, I didn't want to go to the gym. I thought I was skinny. I thought, people laugh at me. I thought I looked awkward. I thought I didn't know what I was doing. But what really got me there, bro, like what really, really got me there was the pain of thinking like, at the time, it was like the pain of like not getting the girls I wanted and like really just like sitting with that and just like not accepting that. But it was really just this pain of like not getting the results I want. Like whatever that might be, like, I wanted to look better. I wanted to feel better. I wanted to have, again, like it's how you spend your time. It's the emotions that you feel. I wanted to feel better emotions. I wanted to just like look in the mirror and be like, yeah, he's him. Like I wanted that. Like, I really wanted that. Like, it really hurt my stomach to not be able to have that. I wanted girls to be like, he's him. I wanted that. We all see the image. We all see what this object of health looks like, right? We all have it in our head. If you don't, that's step 1, 2, is have you a vision of what you want to look like, what health looks like to you. But, it evolved over time for me, but, like, that was my starting point. Now it evolved to like, again, being a symbol of health and vitality and energy and passion and all these things. But at the beginning, it was just like the pain of like not getting the results I wanted. Now it's like the pleasure of like being a healthy individual and like being who I think I am, right? I think I'm healthy. I think I'm, I want to be in alignment with that. But in the beginning, it might just got to be that pain of not getting the results you want. Let me tap into the comments. I want to watch all your content, my nigga. Hope Foundation, same here. Shout out Freak B. His video inspired me to lose weight, structure my life. My dog. Y'all got this too, bro. Like, y'all already got this. Like, the universe put this here for y'all for a reason. 3 meals a day for intermittent fasting. However many you want, bro. Like, I'm not even going to hold you to it. Like, if you could just stick to that window, like, you're going to win. Like, you're going to win if you could just stick to that window. And then however much you want to eat. But just stick to that window. But just, be mindful. Be mindful. Don't be a glutton. Like, you know when you getting full. And you know when you just eating more because it tastes good. It's facts. Start small. Shout out Pose, man. Y'all tap in with Posey TV, man. He lost 29 pounds, man. That's major. Shout out to bro. I heard something about investing. Do you? Yup. Yeah, we big crypto over here. I think the best investment is in yourself, but we big crypto. I want to get into real estate this year. That's one of my goals, is to purchase my first cash flow property. Invest. What are you investing to? What app are you using? As I said, bro, no homo. I want to lose my stomach, bro. You hustle to get yours if I can target my big stomach. Great content, man. Really, thanks. You feel like you get the girls now that you have a fit body now. Well, we had the conversation about the girls in the beginning. I think it's more of a energy, strength, and energy and strength thing in my life now when it comes to attraction. That's what I've come to realize. But being healthy definitely helps with your energy and strength. And Freak B, that's what's gonna hurt you too. It's like, let me not say that. I don't think it's gonna hurt you, but I think it's a better way to go about it. I think that like you saying right now, you feel like you can't target your big stomach. I feel you. Yeah, bro, I think, just don't be so hard on yourself, man. You gotta love yourself. I think it's gotta be a love yourself journey, right? Like, you gotta love yourself. Like, it can't be a journey where you're hard on yourself or like you hate yourself almost, or like there's negative emotions towards yourself. Like, you gotta be your own best friend, man. Like, shit, you probably enjoyed that food that you ate to get the stomach. I mean, hey, shit, I haven't always, ate the best foods, right? Like, it's pros and cons of everything. Like, I'm not trying to tell niggas how to live. But if you want to change your results, right? Like if you just want different results, hey, I want to have a slimmer stomach, right? Then it's just a silent accountability. It's not I hate myself. It's not, I'm a bad person. It's not, why do I gotta be such this and this? Like, recognize, bro, you've been programmed, and now you taking accountability over your life, and you just want to make a new decision, and just make it that simple. Like, make it that much of a effortless flow type of thing. Like, when you be so hard, when you be so rigid, when you put it on a pedestal, like when I read that comment, like that's what it sounded like. It sounded like, man, I gotta unbig my back on this pedestal. Hey, my nigga, like, yeah, you probably gotta do that to get better results, but like, you gotta love yourself. Like, that should be on the pedestal. Like, when you put something on the pedestal, you almost gonna never get it. And like, that's why I feel like the problem is with dudes with girls, and like that's what we was talking about earlier with take your power back. Cause it's like, when you put that shit on a pedestal, when you put that like specific thing on a pedestal, like it's always gonna seem out of reach. But when you just get on the same level of it, get to the point where it's like, I just gotta love myself better, or like, I just wanna be healthier, or like really like step into the identity of the person who already has the thing that you want. Now you're an energetic match. You're in a vibrationary alignment with the thing, as opposed to when it's on a pedestal, there's a mismatch. Like, I felt like what you just did, Freak B, is you put that big stomach on a mismatch. You put it above here. Like, that's not your big stomach. You just gotta change your habits. Like, you not the same person that you was when you was indulging in that stuff. Like, you more mindful. You want to be healthier. You want to feel better. You want to feel more energetic. You want better results out of life. You want to attract bigger and better and more abundant things in your life. And more power to you. You deserve it, right? And you understand that there's laws in the universe, and one of the laws in the universe is that you attract what you are. And you know that eating Big Macs and chicken nuggets ain't gonna attract the high vibrational queen that you want in your life. It had to be said. It had to be said. I had to say it to myself, and that's it. That's just the silent accountability. Like, I'm not hating myself. I'm just being silently accountable. I'm just like, bro, the Big Macs and the McNuggets not gonna attract the queen I want. Them Big Macs and McNuggets taste good, but they ain't gonna attract the queen that I want. What's more important, the queen that I want or the Big Macs and the McNuggets? Right? And the decision's the hard part. The choice is the hard part. Like, once you make the decision, once you make the choice, like, once you really make the decision, once you really make the choice, and once you really step into a new lane in life, it's like you really leave that old shit behind you. And now you go on to the other side of life, and you just like, oh, it's not even that bad over here. Like, it's actually kind of better. Like, damn, the healthier restaurants smell better. They feel better. They got positive affirmations around. I feel better after I eat. The food damn near tastes better when you get a good, healthy restaurant. Damn, the gym's actually kind of dope. All the baddies here, like, I get a good sweat. Every time I leave, I feel good. When I come in here, I chop it up with cool dudes because everybody cool. They working on themselves in here. You feel me? Like, I get out the house, like, I don't become, like, you feel me? Like, the other side be seeming so, ugly. But, like, once you really make that choice, make that decision to just change, like, that's what we really fear. That's what we really is uncomfortable with, is change. But, like, once you make that decision to change, that's the hard part. Now you a new person. Now you in a whole new lane, and now you can actually allow God to rain the blessings that he already has for you in your life. But a lot of times we be resistant to change. We don't want to change. Like, that change be seeming so scary. So, like, why not just stay the same? But then we silently, instead of taking accountability, we silently lose. And that's what the whole fucking life is about. It's like, we losing. Like, we just silently lose, though. Like, nobody want to talk about their losses. Nobody want to talk about their poor self-esteem. Nobody want to talk about their low confidence. Nobody want to talk about their social anxiety. Nobody want to talk about when they go to the beach, they feel uncomfortable when they got to take their shirt off because they're not fully, did the work. Nobody want to talk about how when, you pull up, try to get in your car, you feel uncomfortable about this or that or whatever. Nobody want to talk about it, but we silently losing. Nobody want to talk about feeling that sense of no self-control and sense of no freedom because you don't have discipline in your life. Like, that sucks. That sucks. And it's that silent L, that silent suffering that so many men are going through that I hate. I don't want to see it no more. You know, I want to see us in our power. And a lot of times we just gotta like break down life to a simple standpoint and just take the small actions, be consistent. And I think the community is the most important aspect. Like, if y'all made it to this part of the video, like, bro, like, y'all is getting blessed. Like, this is like amazing. Like, praise the Most High. But like, the community, I think, is the most important aspect that we're missing. Like, I have to constantly tap into the info. I have to constantly be hearing the right things, because who you're around is who you're influenced by. So if you're around people that's unhealthy, if you're around people that's stuck in their toxic ways, if you're around people that's having bad patterns and bad habits, then how do you think that you're going to be able to be any different than them? You can't expect that. But when you tap into a different vibration, a different frequency, a different environment, a different community, and now y'all all holding each other accountable, now y'all all talking about goals, and y'all all on the same page, now you could really win. Now you could really like change, right? Because it starts to become familiar to you. And whatever familiar to you, you're going to end up doing. Like, whatever's familiar, whatever's most like top of mind, like whatever's like right in front of you, that's what you're going to do. So we just got to keep the right things top of mind. If we keep the right things top of mind, at first, you might not do it. You might go 2 days, you might fall off. You might, go 3 days and fall off a week. You might go on, fall off. But eventually, the devil gotta give. The devil foot gotta break. If you keep it top of mind, if you keep renewing your mind daily, if you keep seeking the information, if you keep tapping into the environment, if you keep tapping into the community, if you keep tapping in with the information and keeping it top of mind, eventually the devil's gonna break. The habits is gonna break. The patterns is gonna break. The things that's got you stuck right now, they can't keep you stuck no longer. And you gonna win. You gonna step into your power. You just got to keep the info top of mind and make conscious choices every day. Conscious decisions. You are not your behavior. You are not your patterns. You are not your habits. You are not who you are right now. You're who you decide to be at every moment. I'm consciously deciding to be this person that showed up on this video today, that showed up on this live wanting to impact, because I had a lot of energy. I was like, I could just make a regular video, or I could show up on live and see who tap in. You feel me? We ain't had over 5 viewers, but I'm talking like I'm speaking to 20,000. Shout out to y'all though. Y'all here from the beginning. Big shout out. Hope this is providing some type of value to you. But, I could have decided to not make this video, right? Like, it's all that conscious decision. And once you overcome that slight resistance of changing, that slight resistance of becoming a new person, that slight resistance of stepping into the best version of yourself and becoming your higher self, once you overcome that, the other side is so much freedom. It's so much brighter. I'm in flow state right now. I'm talking to the guys. I'm hopefully impacting. I'm doing what I love. This is what I want to do. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm in it. So, like, I wouldn't have experienced this if I didn't make the conscious decision to become who I want to be. And I wouldn't have made that conscious decision if I didn't listen to content all day and pouring shit in my mind all day and surrounding myself with people all day who constantly are becoming the best version of themselves and therefore inspiring me and the people around them to become the best version of themselves. And I think that's all we could do. We could just become the best version of ourselves, become the strongest version of ourselves, become the most energetic, the most high vibrational version of ourselves. And through that process, I think we will inspire the world to do the same and therefore change the world to how it's meant to be. I believe in the utopia. I believe in the perfect world. I believe in peace. I believe in love. I believe in joy, abundance, freedom. We smart. We figuring out AI. Like, we could really like set this thing off and really be living in abundance. I'm talking real abundance. Let's tap into the comments, man. I'm gonna sip some water, man. We lit right now, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. We want to make it small goals. Do you eat a lot of fast food? I used to, not really too much anymore. Um, yeah, I ain't really had no like real fast food like Mickey D's, Burger King. I had that in a minute. Right now, if I'm eating out fast food type, I'm eating Subway or Chipotle, or Jimmy John's. I might focus on Wingstop. Saturday, I usually give my day. I usually give myself a day on Saturday. Like today, I had a burger and fries. This is usually my cheat day. I try to keep a routine Monday through Friday, all clean. My Friday night meal, I usually go to Texas Roadhouse for a steak, salad, some type of side, and then Saturday I usually eat whatever, and then Sunday, usually back to it. I usually try to eat light on Sunday. Just watched the video said we should buy Bitcoin and eat, so I'm going to invest and eat healthy. That's amazing, bro. I think the best investment is into yourself. Depending on how much you got to invest. But, Bitcoin and ETH is definitely a good place to stack your bread. I think it'll only do you good, as long as you don't take it out in the long run. Definitely silently losing, But hey, now we're going to be big winning. And they're going to see it on our energy. They're going to see it on our cribs. They're going to see it on our cars. They're going to see it on our bodies. They're going to see it on our communication skills. They're going to see it in the way that we show up. They're going to see it on our faces. They're going to see it in our spirits when they see how happy we is. The silent L's is over. We here, 2024. We thank you. I thank y'all. That's the mindset. Talk like it's a million in the room because impacting one is good. Freak B, you feel me? We here. My girl is next to me watching as well. Shout out Shorty. Shout out both of y'all. I'm glad. Amen. Praise God. AI got me so far. Right. You feel me? What do you eat every day? You think Bitcoin as a whole for 5 to 10 years? Oh yeah, for sure. Bitcoin is the fastest growing asset ever. It's the highest return asset ever. That's crazy. No stock, no gold, no, Bitcoin's groundbreaking news. What do I eat every day? I usually wake up, I work out fasted. I wake up at 4 a.m. I go work out, I'm fasted. I usually do pre-workout before the gym and a banana, so not fully fasted. After that, I come back home. I'm usually going for like the eggs and the spinach platter, or I'm gonna go for a smoothie, or I'm gonna fast. So eggs and spinach, or I'm gonna rock out with a smoothie, like I said. Smoothie usually consists of almond milk, strawberries, blueberries, chia seeds, protein powder, creatine, maca root powder, Greek yogurt, honey. So a lot of good stuff in there, and it tastes good. Good smoothie, good bust down. A lot of good stuff in there. I'm heavy on the red meat. I'm a big believer. I like red meat. I think it's very healthy and nutritious. Just go for organic, grass-fed red meat. You don't want to go for the other stuff, because what really matters with your meats. I don't know if you prescribe to the vegan, the meat eating thing. However you want to do it, I think there's pros and cons to both, and you should do what's best for you. But ultimately, what matters with the meat is the energy. Again, it's the energy and the vibration that the animal was in when it was killed. Like, I want things from farms. I want things from raised by loving families. Like, they be putting these cows in closed ass barns, and they can't see, it's dark, it's shit and piss everywhere, and then they basically just living terrible lives, and that's all in their vibration. They scared, and then you eat that, now that's in your vibration, now that's messing up your whole alignment. Like, you are what you eat, literally. So I would be mindful of the quality of the food that you guys are getting, for sure. So I eat a lot of red meat, ground beef. I'm off the tacos sometimes, I'm off the burgers sometimes, I'm off the just beef and some mixed veggies, with just some barbecue sauce on top. I keep things simple, a lot of mixed veggies, beef, steak, chicken breast, salmon here and there, a lot of red meat though. And then for my carbs, it's sweet potatoes, for a snack, pre-gym. If I'm going to the gym second time, I'll knock out some sweet potato, or some rice, or that's really it. Sweet potato, rice, red meat, egg, spinach, smoothies, steak, mixed veggies, spinach. Yeah. You think Bitcoin a hold for 5 to 10 years? Bitcoin and ETH, yes sir. Nvidia is a good one as well. Yeah. Nvidia, they make the chips for AI. AI, Nvidia. I mean, hey, that's a boom. Bitcoin and ETH, yes, big long terms. Bitcoin, I think it's like gold. ETH, I think it has more usability when it comes to, obviously, like we think about NFTs and just the smart chain in general, right? Since it is not the same type of blockchain that Bitcoin is on. And it has the ability to have smart contracts and different things like that. So yeah, a lot more utility. But here's my overall like investment philosophy. Like really, at this point, I've invested a lot into stocks, crypto. Like I said, I'm focused on real estate. For me right now, it's either investing in myself directly so I can earn more income. So like into my skills or into becoming healthier or into a coach or into a course or into fucking camera or like anything that's gonna like invest into myself basically. Number one, I think that's gonna be your best investment. Like I've regretted some of the money I've put into stocks and crypto that I could have invested into myself, and I think that would increase my income faster. Because the name of the game, fellas, when it comes to this wealth, from what I've learned and studied, is cash flow. Like increasing your cash flow, your income, what's coming in the mailbox money, what's coming in every month, right? So it's like, one, investing into my self, I think is number one. And then two, cash producing assets. So like that's why I want the real estate bag, because it's like, bro, if I could get a fourplex, I could stay in one unit, rent out the other three, boom. Now the other three is paying for my mortgage, boom, for the whole unit. Now after a year, and I can buy that crib with only 3.5% down with the FHA loan. So it's really not too crazy. And after a year, I could just move out, rent out the whole four. Now my rent is free for life. We got to talk about that. So that's my only problem about crypto and stocks is like they're not cash producing assets. They're not giving you no monthly return because we need that monthly. We need that monthly. We got rent. We got bills. We got car notes. We got gas. We got food. We got lights. We got travel. We got shit we got to pay for. So like, yeah, assets is cool. And I think diversification ultimately is going to be key. But we have to keep in mind that we got to eat, especially if y'all are younger. I saw we got 29 in here, we 25. So we like these mid-20s, early 30s, that 20 to 30 range. So, I think we still young. So while we young, we have more risk tolerance, meaning that not everything we invest into has to produce a net return because we're not so focused on like that nest egg. Like we trying to still like we got chances to like the dudes I'm speaking to, the dudes who watching this, I want to get rich. Like I want to be like millionaires. Like I want to be the top 1% of the top 1%, like the greatest in the world, like the greatest to ever step the earth. Like we need to invest in our skills. We need to invest in our mindset. We need to invest in our communication. Like what's your jobs right now and how can you become a more valuable person at that job and or start your own business? And then from there, invest into that business to make it better. Like we on Jeff Bezos 1997 type time. Like bro invested all money back into Amazon every year. Like he wasn't thinking about no other stock.com boom, whatever. It's like, that's how much we got to double down, in my opinion, believe in self. And this took me a little bit of years to come to this conclusion, but like, that's how much you got to believe in self. It's like, if I really make myself a specimen, like really like put the right people around me, like I got diet coaches around me, I got private chefs around me, I got people that's cleaning up the crib, I got strength conditioning coach, I got Muay Thai coach, I got communication coach, like I got all the books. And like if I really just treat myself like a professional athlete, except in a business entrepreneur sense, like now I can't really lose. Like you see Brian got 15 people around him. Brian got 15 people around. He got people that stretch him out. He got people for this. He got people for this. So like, we gotta treat life like that. Like we in a heavyweight fight for our life, fellas. Like this is our life we talking about. Like, we have dudes that don't have sex before a fight, or dudes that build these big ass teams before a fight, or you have dudes that go monk mode and go in seclusion off to a camp before a fight and really lock in before a fight. But like, this is the fight of our life. Like, we got life here that we talking about. Like, life is real. Like, life is hard. Like, life is, I know we was talking about how life is not hard, but like, life has its challenges. Life has its things that it needs to overcome. So like, we have to be prepared. We have to be trained. We have to be warriors. We have to be ready. And the way that we get ready is we tap into the right information. We tap into the right resources. We tap into the right people, and we build ourselves. Like, we build our character. Like, we have to really be who we say we are, and like really be able to apply pressure in this world. And it starts with being disciplined. It starts with being in control. It starts with, not being seduced by the whack. It starts with just being locked in and on your mission and on your purpose, and having your foundation built and building your kingdom, and like really gathering your resources and assets. And then when you got so much cash flow coming in, when you got so much money coming in, now you like, bro, I can't even spend it. It's coming in so fast. Now I feel like that's the proper place where you go get your Bitcoin right, you go get your ETH right, you go get your stocks right, you go get your diversification. Now you in asset, because you got asset allocation, and then you got basically like keeping the assets going. I can't think of the word right now, but so you got the asset allocation, and then you just want to keep the resources going. You want to keep the resources afloat. I'm drawing a blank right now, but that's when you feel me, you have all your, maybe one of y'all can help me out, because that really just threw me off. But yeah, once you have all your resources going and making money for each other, now you can pour it into other things. So I think that's what's gonna be what really helps a lot of us out get to where we want to get to, is doubling down on self, believing in self, figuring out how to make self better, treating this like the heavyweight fight of your life, tapping into the right people, the right information, seeking out the mentors, doing whatever it takes. If there's somebody that's in your field that's winning, like, you got to go do whatever it takes to get to that person. Like, I'm in Dallas, Texas right now. Like, I had to come here from Battle Creek, Michigan. It's a small place. I saw new heights, new horizons, new opportunities. I signed a lease for a year here. I'm gonna max it out. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm downtown with it almost every day. I'm shaking hands. I'm trying to meet people, right? And then after here, I'm probably gonna get to a bigger place. I'm thinking New York. I'm thinking LA. I'm thinking Miami, right? You feel me? So I was just in Thailand for this reason. Expand my horizons, expand my experiences, tap into something different, tap into what I felt was right that would help me develop my character as a man. I needed a 60-day trip across the world by myself to feel like, okay, word, I can handle this. I can handle life. Let's see what this is all about. What do I really want, How long do you hit the gym? We was talking about that, but you told me about the ledger. I agree, man. Investing in yourself is key. I don't know if you plan on posting as a streamer, but if you don't, so I can only watch bits right now, so I'm at work. Got you. How long do I hit the gym? I go for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Maybe an hour. Depends. Hour, 2 hours. I'm real intuitive with life. I'm intuitive with how I eat. I'm intuitive with how I train. If I have energy, if I know I could go harder, I go harder. If I don't, if I know I'm sore today, I can't really feel it today, I'm gonna go light. I'm gonna eat when I'm hungry. I'm not gonna overeat. I'm gonna stop when I'm full, type shit. Definitely gonna post this after the stream ends. Freak B, passive income. Yes, for sure. We need that money coming in. Yup, bro, real estate key. Need that. Agreed. Billionaires. Yes, fellas. We coming up. Oh, we over an hour. We hour keying in. So we probably gonna end it here soon, but hopefully y'all tapped in with me a little bit more. We definitely gonna be doing live streams more on the channel, so y'all stay tuned, lock in, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you're new. But yeah, I want us all to win. I'm seeing the men losing. I'm seeing the game. I'm seeing the makeup. I'm zoomed out and I'm analyzing right now because I'm just like in this state where I'm clear. I'm real clear. I'm just like, damn, I'm seeing my fellas down. Like, cause I was questioning the content. I was like, why is there so much like men's self-improvement content? Like, it's all like, men this, men need to do this, men need to do this. Cause I'm like, damn, bro, we really losing. like they really got the upper hand. Like they really like, it's really kind of crazy out here. So like we just need to take our power back. Stop focusing so much on the WAP. Focus on having your kingdom built. Focusing on locking in, building your empire. Tapping in with your purpose. Tapping in with God. He gonna get you right. Tapping in with your own joy, your own happiness, your own self-love, your own health, your own wealth, your own prosperity, your own love, your own joy, your own habits, your own routines, your own righteousness. Make the choice that you need to do to become the next version of yourself. It's a lot better on that side, the better version of yourself, than it is where you at right now. That's why you even have this slight inclination to change. So go with that. A lot of times your environment gonna try to keep you where you at. Your environment gonna say, hey, Noah, once you start going this way, let's pull them back this way. You starting to eat healthy, what you doing? That's weird. People gonna start calling you weird, you're gonna start dealing with. So that's why it's important that when you start experiencing that, because what you're doing is, how I talked about everything's energy, everything's vibrationary alignment. What you're doing is, you probably not in alignment with the healthiest, best version of yourself, but you're in alignment with the current version of yourself. So once you start to become in alignment with the best version of yourself, you become out of alignment with the current version of yourself. So now you're gonna start experiencing all this uncomfort with this version of yourself, from your environment, from the people around you, from your family, from your friends. It's because you meant to be up here. So on your journey, on your path, you have to consciously make the decision to surround yourself with people that's up here. So then you start to feel good still, right? Because like you have relationships over here, like you have relationships with the people that you're around right now, and like y'all locked in for a reason. But like sometimes you might not even want it, but once you decide to become the better version of yourself, some people gonna come with you, some people gonna stay locked in with you. That's gonna be cool. But like some people gonna treat you different, and it's not no ill will on them. It's just y'all not in alignment no more. So you just have to be conscious and aware of that, and just like know that a big part of human life to be happy and be fulfilled is having relationships. So once these become out of alignment, you need to go strategically form new ones. So stay tapped into the community, because like I said, I'm gonna be dropping a course in community soon where y'all could connect, interact with each other, interact with me. And I wanna stay locked in with y'all so we could, build with each other and feed into each other. Iron sharpens iron, pour into each other. So I think it's gonna be all working out exactly how it should be. Yeah. Anytime, bro. Anytime, bro. I appreciate you tuning in. All this knowledge, I'm over here texting a girl for some WAP. Terrible. She looking good on Snap right now. Oh, Lord. Is Lord telling me to stay on live? Because we got a brother that's in the fire right now. He in the fire. He in the fire. Woo! I might gotta give him 5 more minutes, coach. I might gotta give him 5 more minutes. So the brother said, all this knowledge, I'm texting a girl for some WAP. Oh, she looking good on Snap. So what you gonna do? So what you gonna do? So what you gonna do? That's the question. What do you want? What do you want? I mean, let's weigh the pros and cons. Let's weigh the pros and cons. I mean, hey, the WAP is nice. Like, we're not gonna ignore that the WAP has its perks. But really, the best feeling is what you're doing right now. It's the chase. It's trying to go get it. Like, what do you really want? Like, do you really want the watery guts that's, might give you a little squirt? It might, it might be the best you've ever had. But, like, is that really better than the kingdom? Is that really better than the Lambo? Is that really better than the mansion? Is that really better than walking out and everybody is just like, you're magnetic? Is that better than feeling like him? Is that better? I don't know. Because this is what I'm going to tell you, bro. It's like, you in the fire right now. Because I know the feeling. I know when you texting the girl and, like, she looking good on Snap and it could potentially go that way. And you just like, damn, I hope it go that way. You trying to go tear something down. I get it. Like, I trust me, I get it. But, I'm telling you, bro, that feeling there is never going to be as good to where you keep your power and then you step out and they all own you. Because I'm telling you, the semen retention sexual energy has such a magnetic power to it that really, if you hold it in and then you go present yourself to the world, Like, it's gonna be night and day. It's gonna be night and day. It's gonna be night and day. And then not only when you have the strength, your masculinity, your sexual energy, you walking with that. When you combine that with having your kingdom built, having your shit together, pulling up Lambo, like, I don't know you, bro. Like, you know, you could be him. Like, you could be really him. But like, if you not, like, don't tell me you at mama crib. Don't tell me you like got roommates. Like where's she pulling up to? That's the question. Like, where bro go? Did we lose him? Did we lose him? Chat. Did we lose him? Damn. Did we lose, bro? It went for 4-3. He was in the fire. Don't let me. God, I tried. Where's she pulling up to, bro? That's all I need to know. Is you pulling up there? She pulling up there? I think we lost him, chat. Damn. Prayers up for Freak B. I mean, with a name like Freak B, hey. With a name like Freak B. Wait, we just got another one. Did Freak come back? Freak, man, tap in, chat. Did we lose him? I don't know. Freak B said he was texting a girl for some WAP. Who is it? That's a good question, too. She looking good on Snap. Who we lose? We lost Freak B. That's who we lost. Because he said he texting a girl. She said she was looking good on Snap. And we lost him. Damn, the WAP one. And fellas, and this is why we have to take the journey serious. Like, I almost want to wipe the... Oh, he here? Maybe I'm getting the messages late. I must be getting the messages late. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably getting the messages late. But I'm gonna hop off, fellas. I'm gonna hop off. Oh, you back. I don't know what happened. What happened? You tell us. Or maybe I'm missing messages. I don't know. All I see is what happened. I backed out, man. I'm taking your advice for tonight. My God. Yes. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hey, man, it was your decision. I'm glad you made it. Glad you made it. But do something for yourself tonight, man. Hey, we not saying don't enjoy no pleasure. We not saying, go ahead, watch you a movie. Hey, go ahead, watch you a movie. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Light you a candle. Do what you ever gotta do. You can still be romantic with yourself. I think self-love is very important. And especially when we have these feelings. But also, if you a little bit if you want to get the weight game right, you can also use this as a training night. It depends how you feeling, whatever energy you're in. You might have been in that romantic mood, you just wanted something. You might gotta get that self-love to yourself. Or you frustrated, you angry. You're like, man, fuck. I wanna go drill some shit. Damn, my lust. Can't fight it. I wanna, but I shouldn't. I should, Push-ups, my nigga. Push-ups. If that's how you feeling, push-ups. You feel me? My girl gonna be mad if I say no. We're gonna be productive tomorrow. Ooh. Hope you might gotta go step out the room. Cause my question is, you might gotta go step out the room. I don't wanna put you on blast. But my first question is just questions. Questions are only used to provide perspective. Who run the relationship, you or her? My second question is, can you still enjoy yourself without releasing? That's just two questions. Yeah, productive as far as business. What I took that as is you said your girl gonna say no if y'all don't have sex, but if you still have sex, you still gonna be productive tomorrow with business, which is cool. That's a cool way to think about it. But would you be more productive with your energy still inside you or your energy outside of you? Or maybe that's not what you're talking about at all, but it still could be, something valuable. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm picking up what you putting down, my nigga. That's cool, though. Hey, look, bro, I'm gonna let you in, bro, on a little secret. They need to be mad sometimes. A little frustration don't hurt nothing. I know she right there, so that's why I'm like, but a little frustration don't hurt nothing. You know, it only, absence makes the heart grow fonder. You know, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So absence make the lips thrive more. I ain't gonna get too vulgar, man. I ain't trying to, tap all into it, man. But you feel me? Like, I'm just saying, you can give it a day. Or, again, who says you have to release? I stopped giving her pleasure, then she might leave me. So she wasn't meant to be. You right, she sleep. She gonna wake me up, though. Yeah, man. I mean, you just gotta stand on business. You feel me? I mean, yeah, she deserves pleasure. I mean, she need pleasure in a relationship, but you just gotta stand on business. Like, you feel me? Like, do you gotta release? Like, that's a question I have. You don't have to. If you had self-control, you don't have to. You could stop, but you gotta stand on business. It's all up to you. Like, the power is in your hands. Like, that's why we losing. Like, we gotta just take the power back. Like, the power is in your hands to control your life. Like, if you know what you gotta do to level up, and it's gonna be better for her, because anytime you level up in your strength and your masculinity and your best version of yourself, but heavy on the strength and masculinity, when you level up in that, it's only gonna improve the relationship you have, because it's only gonna make you a better leader. And when you become a better leader, you're gonna quickly see either she for you or she not. But you need to be seeing life clearly. And you ain't gonna be seeing life clearly when you seduced by when you hypnotized by the WAP. Preach. I had a bad one. I turned it down. She might not be the one. I'm dreaming struggling. Stream though, man. You right though. My nigga Posey. Appreciate you, my dog. She got the power. Shaking my head. Well, fellas, I might gotta end on this note, cause man, I don't want to end it because I'm sensing my brother's hurt, man. I'm sensing my brother's hurt. But it seemed like Hope Foundation, you're not trolling, is you? Like, don't be trolling, bro. Like, I hope you're not trolling. I had a bad one. I turned it down. She might not be the one. Like, all right, man. Hope you're not trolling. I hope y'all not trolling, man. But I get it, man. We really losing, man. So y'all probably not trolling. My biggest thing, bro, is like, we know if she the one or not. Like, y'all know if that first interaction, is she wifey? Like, do I really, like, could she be my wife? Like, that's the constant, I feel like that's the question we always asking as dudes. Like, our first approach, is she a fuck or is she my wife? Like, is she a fuck or is she my wife? So, like, you just gotta make that choice. And, like, if she's not your wife, like, you gotta keep moving. Because and she's just a fuck, that's what's gonna fuck you up. That's what's gonna fuck you up. That's what's gonna fuck you up. When you view her as just a fuck, and you just stuck in that's what's gonna fuck you up. Because that's just pure lust. That's nothing. But if she's a wife, and y'all trying to build something, depending on your religious beliefs, and y'all, how y'all locked in, and your spiritual beliefs, like, whatever, enjoy yourself. But just recognize that your sexual energy has power. It has the power to create 200 to 500 million lives off just one. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of energy, and this can change your whole entire life if you just conserve it. So if you just viewing a shorty as a fuck, you have to realize you're fucking yourself, because that's dumb. Y'all wasting 10 seconds of pleasure, or you're wasting 500 people and the energy that has the power to change your life for 10 seconds of pleasure, or a day of pleasure, since you get the seducer, and that'd be fun, doing the dates and shit, right? But it's not worth it at the end of the day, because you're just gonna be chasing for more, and you're gonna be left depleted, and you're gonna have no kingdom, and you're gonna be left with no resources, and you're gonna be fucked up, and you're gonna have the results that you don't want, and you're gonna be mad as a bitch. Like, y'all gotta get mad at the results. Like, y'all gotta get mad at the results. Like, if y'all like me, y'all really want it all. Like, I really want it all, G. Like, she gotta be top tier, 10 out of 10, have the intellect, have the communication, have the spiritual life, she gotta be that. And I've had that. You feel me? So I only got that by setting the standard of not accepting nothing less than that, though. If I was still out here just fucking anything that looked good, like, I wouldn't even be a match for that. If I was just fucking anything that don't look good, that just got the personality, or just got a fat ass, or just got some titties, or just got whatever these dudes are saying nowadays. Like, if I was just doing that, you're never gonna get it. So, like, the decision to change comes first before the changes actually happen. But you gotta make the decision to change. Like, I'm not gonna accept nothing less than what you want in life. Like, as a man, you got the right to say what you want and don't want out of life. Like, that's your right as a man. Like, that's your power as a man. Like, that's your nuts. That's your balls. That's like your power. That's your will. That's your shit. This what I want out of life. Like, I gotta be him. I gotta have millions of dollars. I gotta have a Lambo. I gotta have a penthouse. I gotta have a mansion. I gotta have the family. I gotta have a wife. I gotta have, like, not accepting nothing less. And then, what do you do after that? 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 Because this comes from a place of believing in yourself. It's like, if you really believe in yourself, which I know a lot of us don't, which I know a lot of us gotta work on, which I know would come from if y'all tapped into God more. But after that, and you really believe in yourself, now it's just mapping it out and trapping it out. Like, it's really not that hard. Like, you just gotta become the best version of yourself, whatever you could do, become the smartest, most hard-working version of yourself. Like, that's the two easiest buckets I could put it in for you. Am I working smart enough? And am I working hard enough? And ask yourself that question. If you a smart motherfucker and you ain't working that hard, start working harder. If you a hard-working motherfucker but you ain't working that smart, start working smarter. And, like, just keep doing that, and, like, you will just win. And, like, other than that, it's the belief part. And that's where God comes in. Because you got to have belief in something higher than you, because you know that you fucked up. You know that you ain't perfect. You know that you dealing with some shit, right? So, like, you got to have this higher belief in, like, God, and have faith in, like, a all-loving being that wants you to win, to believe that you're going to actually win. And if you combine that with the work of becoming the smartest, most hardworking version of yourself, combined with the faith of an all-loving being wanting you to win, and you put that shit together, and then you take action every day, and you just stay consistent, you look around, you start to change your results in real time. Like, that's manifestation. Like, that's really changing your life. Like, that's really changing the results around you. It's like fully tapping in with who you want to become and setting this tone and standard for your life and accepting nothing less. Once you start to accept what you used to accept, you move away from this timeline of attracting riches, abundance, wealth, success, health, love, fulfillment. You move off of this timeline, you move back to this timeline of poverty, laziness, fat shit, undisciplined, not in control. Like, every decision, you're choosing a path. You're either choosing this path or you're choosing this path. So, like, we gotta just constantly keep choosing this path, keep choosing this path, keep choosing this path. And at first, it may be a fucked up ratio. You may choose this path 4 times, and then you choose this path a little bit, and then you choose this path 4 times, and you choose this path a little bit. But over time, if you keep it top of mind, if you keep it important, if you keep surrounding yourself with the right information, eventually, the majority of your decisions are gonna be on this path. And then your life gonna look totally different. And you're gonna have different results. You're gonna be living in a different place. You're gonna be driving a different car. And you're gonna be fucking a different girl. And you're gonna be living in different places. And you're gonna be taking different pictures. And you're gonna be traveling different places. And you're gonna be living a different life. And you're gonna feel different emotions. You're gonna have different experiences. I mean, he wants us to win. God wants us to win, y'all. He wants us to win, y'all. And he didn't make it hard. The only problem is we got enemies. We got ops, nigga. We got real ops. The devil is the op, nigga. And he got haters. He got minions. He got worshipers that's trying to taint the music and taint the food and taint the airwaves and taint your soul and steal it and tell you wrong things and kill you. Like, the devil seeks to lie, steal, and destroy. See, lie, kill, destroy, whatever it is, right? So like, you gotta recognize that you got a real op. Like a lot of niggas just going through life like they ain't got no ops. Like it's just them, and just their thoughts and they beliefs. Like that's how I be sometimes. Like you feel me? You fall, you miss it sometimes, right? But like it's real ops on the other side. It's a spiritual warfare that we fighting, G. It's not just a physical, fight. So like, we gotta ante up spiritually, pray and fast, talk to God. It's a spiritual fight. Make ourselves stronger. Mental warfare. How can we make better decisions? I'm gonna break down the game for y'all. Like the spiritual warfare, you gotta fight on a spiritual level. So that's the prayer and fasting. That's gonna get your spirit stronger. That's gonna have you operating more from spirit rather than flesh. But also, what also controls your decisions, which ultimately produces your results. Decisions equals results. Is your mindset. It's your psychology. It's the way that you make decisions. It's the way that you process information. So you got to make sure that's right. And that's going to be like your food. That's going to be how you move your body. That's going to be what you, information that you take in. That's going to be your meditation. So like, you got to like focus on that too. But then again, we're going back to the body. Exercise, healthy. Because like what you put in your body and what your body feels and what your body takes in from its environment is all going to affect your decision-making process. Like, the devil is after your decision-making process. He wants you to make bad decisions. Because if you make bad decisions, you get bad results. And you go to hell. Literally, or metaphorically, or man, I've been going a long time. My brain's starting to fry out a little bit, but we're going to keep it going because I'm still feeling it. It's, it's an attack on them decisions. And it's an attack to make you suffer in life. And I don't want y'all to suffer. I want y'all to experience like the best shit ever in life. And it's only gonna come from doing what you love. It's only gonna come from being the healthiest version of yourself. It's only gonna come from overcoming obstacles. It's only gonna come from growing. It's only gonna come from healing. It's only gonna come from tapping in with God, And we all feel God, like, you just gotta connect. You just gotta ask the right questions or just talk to him. It's not even the right questions, it's just asking questions and getting answers and keeping it simple and recognizing that, yes, it's gonna be challenges and problems because we got enemies and that we've been brainwashed and that we not who we meant to be. Like, once you start to identify with the current version of yourself as like, that's your normal you as opposed to the best version of yourself. This is a gem. If like you're still watching right here, like you're getting the bars. Like, if you identify the current version of you as your identity, as the version of yourself, versus the future version of yourself, the best version of yourself, as your identity, you're never gonna change. Because you have to identify with that version of yourself as who you really are, rather than the current version of yourself. And that's what produces the change more easy. I see a lot of times, we identify with the current version of herself, where it's like, oh, I'm fucked up, or oh, I'm this way and I'm trying to change, or man, I'm poor, I'm lazy, I'm insert negative belief here. But it's like, no, you're not. Your spirit is flawless. Your spirit is perfect. Your spirit is a child of the Most High God. Your spirit comes from God himself. Your spirit was born pure, loving, joy, righteousness. The problem is enemies. The problem is the enemy. The problem is the media. The problem is society. The problem is the brainwashing. You got stuck in a school from kindergarten to 12th grade to indoctrinate you to be a slave. And if you was a certain skin color, you was indoctrinated to go to jail or kill and therefore get killed eventually. To what? Get the WAP. Like, bro, like, the devil's so perverted, the devil's so corrupt. This entire system to indoctrinate us all, to do all these things, to eventually get the WAP. And then what? Live as fucking simps and cucks who hate their jobs, hate their lives, hate the way they look, fucking some pussy they don't want to fuck, sorry to be vulgar, and living a life that they don't want to live, getting drained every day from porn, from they wife who lost because she ain't got no leadership because her man weak. And that's the society that they want. So then So then their kids can come thrive, because then they're playing against a whole bunch of half-witted bozos that are lazy with no energy. You know, that's how they're manipulating us, because human beings can be influenced. And that's why we have to take the power back to influence ourselves. And then we use that same power to go influence the world for good. And we play the game for God. And then we have God on our side. And then we can't lose, because who can beat God? Nobody, nigga. He's God. Like, the devil already lost. Like, that's the big lie. Like, we just got to step into our power. And what's our power? The power is in the power of the tongue. We got to talk about it. We got to be about it. We got to, live it. We got to renew our mind. We got to speak it with our mouth. Don't allow these weak things to come out your fucking mouth. Like, no more weakness. Only strength throughout our mouth, through what we communicate with the world. And then it's going to be easier to do that when we stop the habits. When we stop habits that make us weak and we create habits that make us strong. So then we can speak with strength and clarity. And then we could attract the things that we want in our life, because life is attracted to strength. That business deal is attracted to strength. It's attracted to conviction. It's attracted to you know what the fuck you talking about. It's attracted to you having your life together. It's attracted to you being disciplined. It's attracted to you being controlled. That girl that you really want, that queen, that spiritual righteous queen, is attracted to that strength, that discipline, that you know what you want out of life, and you going to get it, you know how to get it, and you got a plan to go get it, and you know the enemies and the ops and what you got to deal with, and you got a solution to deal with the ops and the enemies and how to deal with it. You feel me? Everybody attracted to that, because what's that called, y'all? That's leadership. That's preparation. That's knowing what the fuck you up against. That's knowing what the fuck you got to do to win. Like, that's knowing the game. That's knowing the playbook. We so willy-nilly. We just like, oh, pussy. Let's drink. Let's get high. Let's fuck pussy. Let's do this. Oh! We got demons to slay. We got missions to conquer. We got cities to build. We got penthouses to get. We got Lambos to drive. We got Rarries. We got lives to save. We got solutions to build. We got trips to take. I'm trying to go see Monaco. I'm trying to go be on the Amalfi Coast, nigga, with a yacht, whipping it with the boat hat on. I'm the captain now. Like, like real life. Like, bro, like, the WAP is cool, but like, and like, maybe I had the illusion earlier in life, like, okay, maybe I could chase the WAP and get my dreams, but about to turn 25, you really can't. Like, you really just can't be fully WAPmatized and go get your dreams at the same time. Like, it's really not gonna happen. Like, it's really just not gonna happen. Because your sexual energy, and what I've come to realize, your sexual energy has the power. I'm only like 7 days in right now, right? But I have a lot of power, a lot of conviction, a lot of clarity, a lot more energy. And it's only gonna get better, it's only gonna improve. And it's crazy that this is like a secret, but not really. Like, it's in Think or Go Rich, the most popular self-help book. They got a whole chapter called Sexual Transmutation. So it's out there, but it's just like, I think it's just difficult. I think we're just programmed to want to release, and we're sold sex every day. There's so much lust around us. There's so much WAP thrown at us that it's like, goddamn. And then we've been conditioned since little ass kids to watch porn and beat off and do all this bullshit. And it's just like, goddamn. Goddamn. Now you just WAPmatized. That's all you're thinking about. That's all on your mind. It's all on your mental. So it's like, the elites know the power of this energy. That's why they're throwing it at you so goddamn much, because they know that that's what made people move. And if you hold it in, it's going to make you move on your dreams for sure. Like, it's going to really make you move on your dreams. Like, every time I've locked in with it, I've moved on my dreams. So you could really, just release it. It's going to make you move to get some WAP too. Like, that's that energy to make you want to go hit up a girl, want to text her back, want to go put yourself out there, want to go be on Snap, or you're just going to beat off to a screen, But most people get tired of that. So eventually you're gonna wanna go find it, and that's the energy that's gonna make you wanna go find it. But what if you put that same energy towards you go finding a Lambo, you go finding a Ferrari, you go finding that penthouse, you go finding that mansion, you go finding that vacation to Monaco or to Jamaica or a villa in Peru or Congo or Cape Town? The question, what's gonna make you go put that same energy into go finding the fucking mansion in Cape Town? You never know what's in their phones. Facts. Facts. So save this video. So you're not messing around right now. Celibate, no hoes, yes sir. Yeah, I'm like 7 days in. I got a shorty, you could say. And yeah, I'm locking back in. I've been messed up, you know. I'm not perfect. I'm not holier than thou. I never want to present that message, but I'm just going to speak what I believe to be the truth and what I'm going through as well. So, you know, very transparent. Yeah, I have a situation. I'm dealing with a woman, and released with her recently, but also have had my troubles with the websites in the past few months. And past couple weeks, we've been strong, clean off that. Yeah, and that's all the information I'm gonna give about that situation. But yeah, going forward, we're improving. You know, we're staying off the bullshit and we're getting rid of lust, because that's what makes us lose. I'm realizing. Yes sir, facts. My girl's back up. She's back tuned in. Shout out Shorty. Agreed. Porn does drain our brain, trains us erect from the internet more than real life. At least you're going to bed knowing you impacted people tonight. Facts, bro. Thank you for that comment, bro. Thank you for that comment. Thank you for that comment. I'm glad it helped. I'm glad there was something you could take from the video. Because I just want to see everybody win at the end of the day. I just want to see the whole world win. You're right, it affects our brain. It affects our brain so fucking much, bro. So much. So much. And like when you in it, it's like a haze. It's just like a WAP haze. WAP, 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 WAP. You just in the WAP haze. Like you just WAP'd out. Like you just like, oh my God, WAP, WAP. Big booties, titties, WAP, 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 fucked up brain, And then, I mean, that's just how you live life. And that's just how you go through life. You all WAPmatized. You need that control, my niggas. Wake the fuck up. Like, let's snap back to life, back to reality. Like, back to reality. Like, where your shit at? Where your kingdom? Where your life? Where your money? Where your success? Where your resources? Where your purpose? Where your joy? Where your happiness? Where we at with it? Where we at with it? You know? Cause it's just gonna leave you chasing. And I'm repeating myself now, so now that I know, it's time to hop off. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just gonna leave you chasing. And we should attract everything we want in life. You know, anytime that you're in that chasing energy, recognize that that's not the energy you should be in. You know, you should be in the energy of building yourself, growing yourself, constantly elevating yourself, pouring self-love into yourself, and then raising your own vibration, pouring into yourself, giving yourself what you need. We all have human needs. We all need certain things. If you feel like you need it from someone else, give it to yourself. We thank you, man. Good night. Good night, Hope Foundation. Appreciate you for tapping in. Shout out to you, girl. Hope y'all enjoy. And I want to see y'all back, man. Like, we going to build a community. I'm going to go live again. Shout out you, Freak B. Shout out Posey. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Saturday nights. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.